Hello there, my name's Angus Perry. I'm a GP at Allness and Invergordon Surgery, and I put together this brief video to demonstrate two apps. One is the GeneralPractice.AI application, which is used by healthcare professionals, GPs, AMPs, and other staff. And then the other app, which is called the My Lifestyle Hub, which is a patient app. Both apps are connected, and I'll explain how. So today you will see that there are two screens. The screen on the left is the GeneralPractice.AI application, and I've got a tool that I'm going to show you today, and that is the GP Management Plan Generator. And on the right is the My Lifestyle Hub. So the Management Plan Generator is a tool if you want to generate a personalised management plan for a patient with a variety of chronic illnesses. And there's a strong emphasis on lifestyle management or risk factor management, but also social prescribing as well. So if I choose one, so let's, for example, if I choose hypertension, I choose this one. And then what I can do is you can either create this plan with the patient present, or you can do it after the consultation and send it to the patient. So first is, what is the healthcare need? Well, the healthcare need is to address the high blood pressure. What is their current average blood pressure? So I'll put 170 over 110, so it's quite high. What is their target? Let's say 140 over 90. And what are their secondary goals? Let's say they're a smoker, so perhaps they want to stop smoking, and perhaps they want to increase exercise and perhaps even reduce their alcohol consumption. So what is required to achieve that goal? Well, let's say we're going to start them on medication. Perhaps we'll choose amlodipine. And do they require any home blood pressure monitoring? I'd say yes. So, and then tick this box if the patient does not have their own monitor. So they don't, so I'll tick that one as well. So then I can select a resource that has information about a blood pressure monitor. So I'll choose this one. Right, next, blood pressure diary. So they'll need to record their blood pressure and send it to the surgery. So I'll choose this resource here. And then this is a video here of how they can check their blood pressure by the British Heart Foundation. Next, the risk factors. So these are the main modifiable risk factors for hypertension. So let's say that the patient has a poor diet. Then I can select a variety of resources that the patient can use for free. So let's choose this one. Let's choose this one. Let's say they are obese as well. So we've got some weight loss programs here. So I'll choose this one and this one. And then let's say they're also physically inactive. So we have at Allness Invergordon Surgery the GP Movement and Activity Program, and this is by High Life Highland, and we can refer patients who would benefit the most from that. So I'll select this one, and let's say also the Allness Park Run. And they're also a smoker, so I can choose some smoking cessation resources as well. And I'll choose these three here, and they do have a fair bit of alcohol as well. So I can send a link to the drug and alcohol team. So I'll put these two here, and let's say the rest of the risk factors are not present. Then I can then select some interesting reading or scientific papers which they may be interested in reading. This is one of my favorite studies. This just shows the importance of strength training in reducing blood pressure. I'll choose that one. And then we've got, let's choose this one. This is more diet related for hypertension, and I'll choose this one as well. So some interesting papers for the patient to read. And then I can select a follow-up date. So let's put that here. And we press generate. So what's happening now is an AI is generating the plan, and it's writing some SMART goals for the patient. So here is a summary of why this is an important healthcare need. It explains what high blood pressure is. The goals are here. So the aim is to have the blood pressure at this point, and also, but this is their current blood pressure, and then the other goals are here. So next, we obviously got the medication, and then we've got the blood pressure monitoring. So here is a link to how to get a blood pressure monitor. Here is the link to the blood pressure diary, and here is a link to the video to show you how to monitor your own blood pressure. So everything's covered here. Next, we are onto the modifiable risk factors. So this will display all the risk factors, but the ones that have been selected will appear. So we've got diet, so there are some links that we selected. Obesity, more links, and then the exercise. So this is how the Patient can access the GP Movement Activity Program. That link takes you to High Life Highlands website where they can register. And then there's the information about All Nest Park Run and smoking cessation resources, and then obviously alcohol resources. So we've not selected the other risk factors, so there's very little information provided here. Here are the scientific papers. So it's provided a summary and some key points written in lay terms, and of course the link as well. So it's very interesting reading. And then finally the red flag symptoms of hypertension, and then the follow-up. So we now have the SMART goal. So the AI has taken everything into consideration: their blood pressure, what they want to achieve, and the resources that are available. So it takes all of that and puts it together in these 3 SMART goals. So number 1 is to reduce blood pressure through consistent monitoring. So it's explain how that can be achieved. Number 2, it's increase physical activity. So it's cited the WHO recommendations, and it's told you how you can achieve that through the movement activity program. And then reduce alcohol consumption. So it's explained how that can be achieved and the steps required, and it's cited the resources that we've referenced. So then you can copy all of that and you can send it to the patient. You can either print it out or email it. So then that takes us to the My Lifestyle Hub. So all the resources that have been provided are also available on the Lifestyle Hub as well. So this is what the app looks like. If we look towards the right now, and I'll just show you the home screen. So these are all the tools that are available on the app. But for today, we're going to talk about chronic disease. So if we go to chronic conditions here, and we go to reduce my risk factors, press go, and then we can choose which chronic disease we're interested in. In this case, it's going to be hypertension. So we go to reduce my risk, and here are the top 5 modifiable risk factors for hypertension: smoking, diet, physical inactivity, obesity, and alcohol. So if we go to get help, then all the smoking cessation resources appear. So let's say they want to go to quit your way. They choose that, and then there's a phone button here. If they press on that on their phone, it will dial that phone number for them. So all the resources are plumbed in. We've got poor diet, so we can go to get help, and then information about nutrition is all here, and also access to recipes as well. They can filter recipes according to foods that are rich in B12, folate, whether they're vegan or vegetarian. And all this information can be amended or changed. And then physical activity, we can obviously get help here. And so all those resources are here as well. So the movement activity program is available. That information is there. So the link and an email address. And of course, also there are the research papers as well. So you want to go to learn more. And then these are the papers which I've mentioned, which will be cited as well in the management plan. So this is a paper which I enjoy reading. It shows the importance of strength training, how vital it is to reducing blood pressure. And so it gives the overview and the key points, and then of course the links. So that's the My Lifestyle Hub and how that links into the chronic disease management plan generator. And I'll just show you how you can edit the application, how you can build the My Lifestyle Hub on the GP app. So if we scroll down to the app builder, and then you insert the PIN number, and this is what it looks like. So these are all the features on the application. So let's say we want to add a chronic disease resource. We go to add, and then we put the name of the resource, the details, an image, which category is it, the links and email address, and any other relevant information, and you press submit. So you can really customize it to what resources you have available to you, and everything that you put on here will then appear on as you generate the GP management plan, but also will appear on the My Lifestyle Hub. And that's it. Thank you.